Hi everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. This video will be a Surfshark VPN review. Is Surfshark worth it? If you're looking for a VPN that protects your privacy, unlocks different streaming libraries, and won't break the bank, Surfshark might be a great option. But is it still worth it? So in this video, we're going to be covering ease of use and interface, security and privacy, speed and performance, streaming or torrenting, notable features, and of course, the pricing and the plans. But before we dive into the guide, if you want to get the absolute best deal on Surfshark, go ahead and check out our affiliate link in the description down below. You can choose between the monthly 1-year or the 2-year plans, whichever best suits you. Now let's go ahead and get started with our in-depth review. So starting with why even use a VPN and why Surfshark in specific. So stepping back for a moment, why do people even bother with VPNs? It's because it offers the privacy as a VPN hides your real IP address. So websites, potential hackers, or even your internet provider cannot see your true location or track your activities. Second, it offers security as it encrypts your connection, especially helpful on public Wi-Fi connections. It also helps you bypass geo restrictions. If you want to see a streaming service or a website not available in your country, a VPN can virtually place you in a region where the content is unlocked. And finally, it prevents bandwidth throttling. Some ISPs slow down your speed if they detect streaming or torrenting, so a VPN can mask that traffic. Next up, why Surfshark instead of the other VPNs? So over the past few years, Surfshark has grown in popularity for 3 main reasons. The first one is unlimited devices under one account, and this is rare among the top tier VPNs as most of them would restrict you with the number of devices. The second one is that it's user friendly, as you will see from this video, but it's still advanced enough for power users. And third, it's affordable pricing compared to other leading VPNs like ExpressVPN, etc. But is it truly reliable, fast, and safe enough to use? Let's go ahead and start exploring. Starting with the ease of use and the interface, this is one of Surfshark's biggest selling points, which goes by how straightforward it feels once you open the application. So I'm gonna go ahead and launch it right here, and straight off the bat you can see a clean layout with a large connect or quick connect button. It also shows you a big list of different server locations that you can easily choose from, and it also specifies which location is fastest for you and so on, and there is a search bar that helps you quickly find countries or city servers. I personally really like that they label specialty servers like the multi-hop or the static IP, that way you're not confused about which one to pick. Now for most day-to-day uses, a simple single tap on the quick connect is enough to get a strong, fast server. Now when it comes to the setup itself, installing Surfshark is also super simple. It's available on desktop, Windows, Mac, Linux, so you can just download the installer, run it, and then log in. They also have a mobile application that's very reliable, so it's also available on iOS and Android. You grab it from the App Store, open it, and then input your logins. And of course, it allows for unlimited devices. This is huge if you have multiple laptops, phones, tablets, family members. No more worrying about hitting a device cap. So let's imagine that you have a small household with 6 or 7 devices, 2 smartphones, a few laptops, maybe a tablet or the Fire Stick. As it is the case with many other VPN platforms, you would need a bigger plan or multiple accounts. But with Surfshark, all can connect on one subscription. That's very convenient if you want your whole family's browsing to be secure and your data to be protected. So if all of this sounds great to you and you are convinced to get Surfshark, then go ahead and navigate to the link below this description. Get yourself the absolute best deal on Surfshark starting today. They've got many plans, so surely you will find one that best suits your needs, and we are going to go over them in more detail later on in the video. Next up, let's talk about security and privacy. Starting with the encryption and the protocols, Surfshark uses AES 256 encryption, the standard military-grade cipher that's basically uncrackable in any reasonable time frame. For protocols, the method it uses to connect securely, they offer OpenVPN, which is a classic, reliable protocol, great for stable connections, and the WireGuard, a newer, faster protocol that's becoming the go-to for speed and robust security. You can toggle them easily in the settings, although most people prefer the fastest one, typically WireGuard. Next up, we have the no logs policy and the RAM-only servers. With the no logs, Surfshark claims it doesn't keep records of your activities, no IP addresses stored, no session logs, so if someone demands your data, there is nothing to give. And then we have the RAM-only servers, as all of Surfshark's servers run on volatile memory RAM instead of writing data to a physical hard drive. In simpler words, the minute the server reboots, all of the data is wiped, and this has become the gold standard among top VPNs. Now, when it comes to the jurisdiction, Surfshark is based in the Netherlands, which some note is part of the Nine Eyes Intelligence Sharing Alliance. Again, in simple words, this means that it's not ideal. And while it is not ideal, the no-logs architecture plus the RAM-only servers means even if the authorities demanded the logs, there would be no data stored. So from a privacy standpoint, I would say Surfshark is on par with bigger names like NordVPN or the other platforms. They also do external audits from time to time, which is the reason many trust their promises on the no logs and the strong privacy. Now, when it comes to the speed and performance, you probably want to know if Surfshark slows your internet. Over the last few years, they have improved their speeds significantly, especially with the WireGuard. Typically, you might lose only 10 to 20% of your base bandwidth on nearby servers. And even on the distant servers, like for example, the US server is very far away from me, but if I connect on it, I would only lose up to 20% of my download speed. So basically, if your base internet is around 110 megabits per second, just like mine, as you can see through the speed test, you can expect 70 to 90 megabits per second on the closer servers. That is still fast enough for streaming 4K or gaming with minimal lag. At this speed, you can still live stream, play video games, and even stream movies or TV shows at 4K quality. Now, when it comes to the server network and the choices that you have, well, Surfshark has over 3,200 servers in 100 plus countries. That is a big global spread. If you need a specific location like Turkey or South Africa, you will probably find that. As for the more advanced features like the multi-hop, it lets you route through two servers, for example Germany and then the Netherlands. Now you can do this at the same exact time, which can slow you down a little bit more, but it gives you extra anonymity. Next up is the streaming unblock. One of the biggest reasons people get a VPN is to access content libraries not available in their home country. Of course, you can rely on Surfshark to do it well. It does it extremely well with major streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney+, Hulu, BBC iPlayer, and more. It also gives you access to limited region sites like some sports or local TV channels. Surfshark also supports P2P traffic on all servers, no bandwidth throttling or designating certain servers as torrent only. That is convenient if you want to pop from a US server to a Canada server or anywhere else. And then they have their advanced kill switch feature that ensures if the VPN drops, your IP stays hidden. Now lastly, let's go ahead and talk about the pricing and the plans, as Surfshark is known for being budget friendly among the big VPN names. So when it comes to that, we've got the 1 month, 12 months and the 24 months availability, and then inside each commitment you get 3 different packages. Now I gotta note that if you opt in for the 12 months or the 24 months plans, then you would be saving for up to 87%. So even the most expensive plans when paid on a 2-year basis would get you down to $4 per month plus 3 extra months. That is an insane amount of value. You only end up paying $107 for the first 27 months, down from $557. But if you just want to test the platform out, get a feel for it and for the features it offers, then the cheapest plan at the 1-month basis is the Surfshark starter at $15.45 per month. They do offer a 30-day money-back guarantee if you end up hating the service, but it includes a VPN and the alternative ID. If you want to check the plans out and get all of the features and then compare all of the plans and the features they offer and the pricing, then you just simply have to go to surfshark.com/pricing. If you would like to, you can click at the link below this video for convenience. You will land on this page right here, where you can test any of these plans, even the 24-month plans that give you up to 3 extra months and are fully refundable within 30 days if you end up not liking the service. So that means you barely spend any money. As you can see, these are extremely cheap, but I'm pretty sure if you need a VPN, you're going to love the service and stick to it. So that was a wrap on our Surfshark review video. Thanks so much for watching. Let us know if you have found this video to be helpful, informative to watch by giving us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you don't miss out on any relevant videos that we make relating to this one.